Okay. Namaste. Welcome to this class. Today we're going to be working on balance. So we're going to be doing some balancing poses, all of them quite good fun. Like any balancing pose, it requires a lot of core strength, but also like concentration. So like the most important thing for a balancing pose, I mean, I don't have massive abdominal muscles or anything like that, but I think if I am focusing on what I'm doing and breathing and kind of like got the attention right and everything is quite easy. Whereas if I kind of, scatter, like I'm here and I'm there and I'm everywhere, then it's really difficult to balance. So sometimes it's like, oh, I'm really bad at balancing. No, you just need a little bit of concentration and perhaps a little bit of abdominal work. But we're going to be working towards a pose called Ardha Chandrasana and Ardha Chandra Chapasana. Both Sanskrit words means half moon pose. And the Sugar Bow Goddess pose, beautiful names. And we'll try them on the floor first. So like on all fours, and then we'll go up, and then we'll try to do them. So if you have anything that resembles a blog, like a book or something that you can use, that might be helpful because it's quite good for like assisting you on balancing. So with that being said, we're going to close the eyes. And we're going to do some conscious breathing. And we're just going to observe how our mind is today. And there's no right or wrong answer. So if our mind is all over the place, it's all over the place. Probably mine is. So I acknowledge it and I accept it, and it's fine. Also, the state of our physical body today, if we're tired or we have some aches or pains or anything anywhere in the body, also accepting that. And finally, bringing the awareness to the breath and observing as well whether we're shallow breathing or a bit more conscious breathing. Again, it doesn't matter. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And last time, inhale. And exhale. Take a deep inhale, open the arms to the sides. Reach out, big rainbow. Stretch. And exhale, release the arms. We're going to do this twice more. Inhale, like creating a big rainbow. Stretch. Exhale, release. And last time, inhale. This time as we go up, we come forwards, we come to all fours. And we're going to transition from here directly into gatekeeper's pose. So we're stretching the right leg to the side. Inhale, lift the right arm up. As you exhale, bring the hand underneath. We're opening the arms a little bit. Inhale, lift the arm up. Exhale, thread it underneath. And one more time, inhale. This time as we thread it underneath, we bring the elbow and the shoulder down and we rest. Maybe we can start walking the left hand forwards for a little bit more shoulder stretch here. Walk the left hand underneath the shoulder, press onto the floor, come up, move yourself towards the left so that you can lift the right leg, bending, bring it to the back, lift the leg up. I know I'm cheating because I've got a wall, which is really nice. But keep your leg up, lift the chest, relax the face. And then bring the leg to the side, to the floor, and then in. Take a moment here, do a little bit of moving the hips from side to side, moving the back. One direction, the other direction, it doesn't matter. Just kind of playing with the movement. And whenever you feel ready, stretch the left leg to the side. Inhale, lift the left arm towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread it underneath, bring the shoulder down. Inhale up. Exhale, thread it underneath, shoulder down. Last time, inhale. Exhale. This time, bring the head down and perhaps walk the hand forwards. Assess the state of your shoulders today and see whether that's a good thing for you to do. Bring the hand underneath the shoulder, push. Move yourself a little bit towards the right. Lift the left leg up. And then stretch the leg back. Haha, I've got a wall. This is really nice. Keep your chest open. Keep breathing. And then release the leg. You're going to turn to the side. Stretch the right leg back. Plant the foot down. Inhale, come into half side plank. Move the left leg slightly to the back. So you've got a little bit more support here. Walk the left hand forwards a little bit. Again, lift. This time, bringing the the arm in line with the ear, we're creating a line here. Breathe. Like imagine that you're stretching, that you're growing a little bit taller, you want to reach something there, you're really stretching. Bend the knee, bring the hand to the foot, catch the foot, and now start opening the chest towards the ceiling, which is the same pose we're going to be doing standing up, but on the floor. So imagine that you've got a bow, the sugar bow, call this pose, and you want to like throw arrows or something. And then really slowly, stretching the leg, bring it down, come back to center, bring the knee in, do a little bit of movement, why not? Feels really good between the poses. And then stretch the left leg, plant the foot. Move the right foot a little bit towards the right, so you've got a little bit more base. Lift the left arm up. Stretch. Lift the leg. Arm in line with the ear. Breathe here. Might help if you move the right hand forwards a little bit. That helps me. Bend the knee. Hand to the foot. Foot to the hand. Start opening the chest towards the ceiling. Rotating the chest towards the sky. And then really slowly coming out. Foot down. Back to center. Some movement. Free movement. And tuck the toes under and come up. Coming up. Bend the knees. Push onto the hands. Internally rotate the thighs back. And as you do so, start stretching the legs. Aiming for the heels to reach the floor. If they do, wonderful. If they don't, it's okay as well. It's exactly the same action for your calf muscles. It's just some people can reach and some other people can't, and it's absolutely fine. Inhale, lift the right leg back and up. Breathe here. Bend the knee. And as you bend in the knee, see if you can start lifting the left hand off the floor. You might be able to catch the foot Haha, maybe not. Maybe not. If you find it really difficult, just simply lift the leg, the arm a little bit, or the hand a little bit. Bring it to the back. And then release the hand, release the leg, bring the knees down. Inhale, lift the arms up. Stretch, 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 stretch. Exhale, hands down, back to down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Transfer the body weight onto the left. Start lifting the right arm or the right hand off the floor. Maybe catch the foot. Maybe this is easier. This side is easier. Maybe not. And then exhale, release. Release the knee down to the floor again. Inhale, lift the arms up. Bring the hands to the back. Interlace the fingers. Open the chest. And exhale. Start folding onto yourself. Lifting the arms up. You're going to do this breath more. Release the hands. Release the arms. Inhale like if you were a wave coming out of the ocean. Lift the arms out. As you exhale, start folding onto yourself. Bringing the hands behind you. Lifting the arms. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Release the arms. Bring them forwards. Tuck the toes under. Come up into down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg back and up. Exhale, foot forwards between the hands. Come up into your first warrior. Plant the back foot down. Come onto the toes from the back, from the front foot. Sink down a little bit more. Make sure that your hips are facing forwards. Exhale, release the foot down. Come into second warrior by moving the hips to the sides. Again, come onto the toes from the front foot. And then heel down, feet parallel. Inhale, big rainbow. Exhale, fall down. Inhale, again coming back up, stretching the arms overhead, pointing the foot forwards. Bend the knee, bring your hips forwards. Inhale, lift the arms up, come onto the toes, sink down a little bit more, bring the ribs in, loads, relax the shoulders, foot down, open it up, second warrior. Stretch the front leg, feet parallel. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fall forwards. Inhale, come all the way up. Point the foot, right foot forwards. And then really slowly come down to the floor, framing the front foot. Step back into plank. Bring the knees, the chest and the chin down. Take a moment here, move the hips from side to side. Lift into a little cobra, again moving from side to side. Be mindful of your lower back, as this might create a little bit of tension on your lumbar spine. And then come back with the elbows under the shoulders and come into X-Phoenix pose. And in this pose, that is a proper yin pose. Make sure that your legs are active. So imagine that you've got something between the legs and you hold it instead of like flopping the legs. And also with that, imagine that your elbows want to move back towards your knee. So your chest moves forwards and your elbows move back. Shoulders relaxed. Breathe in. Legs active. Exhale, release down, Hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes under, come up, down dog. Wonderful. We're gonna inhale and lift the left leg up. Exhale, come forwards into three-legged plank. Really slowly lowering down, leg up. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Other side, inhale, lift the right leg, back and up. Come forwards, plank. And really slowly coming down, leg up. Inhale, come up, go down. Exhale, down dog. Keep breathing here. Relax the shoulders. We're going to come back forwards into a plank pose. We're going to do a little bit of push-ups. Very slow, very easy. You don't really need to do anything crazy. Just bend the elbows a little bit. And then come back into down dog. Walk forwards. Inhale, leave the chest halfway. Exhale, fold. Walk the hands behind your feet. For that, you might need to bend your knees. That's absolutely fine. Bend the knees, walk your hands behind your feet. Bend the elbows. Bend the elbows a little bit more. And now, like if you wanted to sit back onto your forearms, or you want to do that actually, see if you can sit a little bit. This might be the only thing you can do today. Wonderful. Maybe you can lift the feet off the floor. Maybe you can even lift their legs up. But even if it's just kind of like finding the balance of doing that, and then we really slowly gonna come down to the floor. Lift the feet up. Like I'm supporting my legs here. So you can support your legs there. And you're using your core to keep you upright. Lift the chest so that you're not rounding. Keep lifting. If this is impossible, just kind of maybe move your feet in a little bit and lift. Cross the legs. Forwards, hands forwards. And cross the legs and come up into down. Wonderful. Inhale, lift the right leg back and up. Exhale, foot forwards between the hands. Stretch both legs, come into pyramid pose. Lift the arms up. Make sure that your hips are parallel with the front of the mat. Ribs are in, shoulders relaxed, face is relaxed. If you can smile, bonus point. Wonderful time here. And then from here, we're going to inhale, lift the arms up. And as we exhale, we're going to come back forwards and down and lift the arms behind the back as we did before. Inhale, come up, push onto the feet, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands down and behind the back, folding forwards, press onto the thumbs, lift the arms up and release. And last time, inhale, lift. Exhale, hands down, behind the back, open the shoulders, bend the front knee a little bit, release the hands. Really slowly here, transition into your third warrior, lifting the back leg up. Lift the back leg up, hands to the heart center, relax the shoulders, bend the back knee, bring it forwards, and then kick back. Inhale, bringing it forwards. Exhale, kick back. Last time, inhale. This time, as we exhale and we kick back, plant the back foot again, down. Inhale, lift the arms up. We're coming into second warrior. Stretch the front leg. Inhale, reach forwards, exhale into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Now, if you have a block, this is a wonderful place to have it. Or even in a higher position, doesn't really matter. And from here, walk your little block forwards, bend the front knee, start opening the hip towards the ceiling, stretch the leg, stretch the arm in line with the ear. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Bend the knee, bring the hand to the foot, see if you can catch it, and then start opening the chest. Looking up, maybe. If you lose your balance, not to worry, come back into it. Stretch the leg, stretch the arm, bring the hips parallel, release the foot down, bend both knees, come into a forward position, relax the head, shake the head, press onto both feet, come all the way up, stretch, exhale, release. Take a moment, reconnect with the breath. Maybe you lost it, you lost the rhythm, maybe you lost your focus and intention for today's class. Try to reconnect here. And then take a big step with the right foot back. Hands to the hips. Level your hips with the front of the mat. Try to get your ribs in a little bit. Inhale, lift the hands up. As you exhale, fall forwards, bring the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, open the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands down to the back. Open, last time. Inhale up. And exhale. Come back up. In the front knee. Coming into a second warrior. Stretch the front leg. Inhale, reach forwards. Coming into Trikonasana on the other side. Open the chest towards the ceiling. Feel the length of your side body here. So see if you can breathe and stretch a little bit more there, creating a little bit more space. From here, bend the front knee a little bit. Come forwards. Lift the back leg. Open the hip. Arm up. In line with the ear first. Create a huge long line. Bend the knee. Hand to the foot. See if you can do this. If you cannot do this, not to worry. Just stay where it feels okay for you to be. And that's great. Nothing happens really. It's just a little bit of learning how to balance your body in space. Stretch the leg. Release. But instead of releasing down, come into third warrior. Hands to the hand center. Bring the knee forwards. Slowly. Exhale. Leg back. Twice more. Inhale. Lean forwards. Exhale. Keep the leg back. Last time. Inhale. Move forwards. Exhale. Leg back. Step back. Inhale. Lift the arms up. Big circle. Bringing the hands down to the floor. Stepping back. Come back down to the floor, knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down. Breathe here, 5 breaths. Relax the head. Keep breathing. And on the next exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands, step or jump forwards. Inhale, lift. Exhale, falling forwards. Inhale, press into the feet, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Okay, so a balancing class wouldn't be a balancing class without doing 3 poses and a few others. So the first one, just very simple, opening the right hip to the side, bring the foot up to maybe the lower leg or the inside of your thigh. Try not to press onto the knee joint, super important that is. Hands to the heart center. Engage through the core. This is one of the poses that really brings more awareness to the core. So your core is loose, you tend to wobble a lot. Imagine like you're trying to put something really, really tight on. And what you do is you like really squeeze that and create a lot of space between your rib cage and your hips. Inhale, lift the arms up. Keep breathing here. Bring the hands to the back, interlace the fingers, open the arms, look up. And then slowly, knee to the front and exhale, release. And you can shake the legs again. And then over to the other side. Same thing, open the hip. Place the foot wherever feels good. Hands to the heart center. Do a little bit of sipping. Hip in a little bit. A lot of people do this on this pose. See if we can keep on lifting. And then inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, open the arms, look up. And then slowly release. And we've been opening the arms, the shoulders a lot. But we've also bringing the attention to the core. This is another balance, but also an arm opening called Chandrasana. So we bring the hand to the foot and the foot to the hand. And it doesn't matter whether you catch it on the inside or on the outside. It really depends on the opening of your shoulder. Start pressing the foot onto the hand and the hand onto the foot. Start leaning forwards. Hand to the heart center. With the leg, extend the arm, the left arm forwards. Gonna release. We're gonna come down to the floor with the hands. Stretch the leg back, like if you were doing a standing splits. And release. Foot down. Bend both knees. Press onto the feet. Come all the way up. Exhale, release. On the side, bend the knee. Hand, foot to the hand. Start leaning forwards. Take your time. Release the hands down. Keep the leg up. Bring the head towards the leg, supporting leg. Release the foot, bend both knees. Press onto the foot, feet, and then come all the way up. Exhale, release. Next, balancing pose. We bring in the arms up And as we fall forwards, bend the knees, loads. Bend the knee loads, bring the hands down. Option number one, we stay here and we might not want to go anywhere else. And all we do is just move forwards and back. Move forwards and back. Option number two, we bend the elbows, loads, and we come onto the toes. We're gonna go for crow pose. So maybe placing the knees onto the forearms. Maybe we just lift one foot up, and that's all we do today. So let's try. Maybe we rest in those knees onto the elbows and we just lift one foot. And maybe we lift the other one. And we do a little dance, lifting. Or maybe we're able to come forwards and lift the feet. It doesn't matter what we're doing, whether we're just playing forwards and backwards, or whether we're just lifting one foot, or maybe we're in full crow pose, or crane pose if we can straighten the arms. We're just playing a little bit with our weight and with balance. Wonderful. And from here, I'm going to stretch the right leg to the side. Actually, that's the left. It doesn't matter. I stretch any leg. It really doesn't matter. Come onto the toes. Find balance. Hands to the heart center. Lift chest. Bring the right hand to the floor. And inhale, big rainbow stretch. Exhale, release the hand. Walk the hands over to the other foot. Stretch the other leg, whatever other leg is. And then the same thing, find a little bit of balance. Bring the hands to the heart center. If I look at the camera, I fall. So I better not look at anywhere. Left hand to the floor. Inhale, big arch, rainbow to the other side. This side is really wobbly. Okay. We come back to the floor in Malasana, squatting pose. The legs press onto the elbows press back, your chest rises towards the ceiling or sky, and shoulders relax. And from here, we're gonna release back. If we need to come onto the hands or whatever, we're coming onto Navasana, both pose. First version, we hold onto the legs. Maybe we can do a little bit of movement. And most people in this pose are like this, just because it's easier to balance. See if you can really lift the chest. And maybe using your core power, release the legs, their hands. Maybe third position is we're grabbing onto the legs and we're lifting the chest a little bit higher. Remember, you can be on the first position and you can be doing feet circles or anything that you wish. Maybe you can be in this pose. Open the legs to the side if you're in this pose. If you're here, you can also open up because you can just open the arms to the sides. Keep breathing. And then slowly release the legs down. Sliding the legs down. Urubhavista Konasana. Lift chest. Big rainbow. Exhale. Move forwards. Try to see if you can catch your feet. Maybe it doesn't happen. For that, you might need to bend the knees. That's absolutely fine. And then come forwards. Keep breathing here. Inhale, come up, feet together. Konasana. Really a bit of movement from side to side. Release the hands. Inhale, big rainbow towards one side. It doesn't matter what side. Keep both hips anchored down. Breathe. Inhale, come back to center. Release. Another inhale. Go over to the other side. Back to center. We're gonna go back into doing crow pose, but on the floor, which is so much easier. So really slowly, we're releasing down, bending knees, and bring the hands, the knees to the elbows and the hands like if you were on the floor. And kind of see if you can find that connection to what you were doing before, but just being lying on the floor. Lifting, trying to push the elbows down as you push the knees forward and you lift the chest. And maybe even crossing the legs like we were trying to do before. And it's up to you now to stay here for a couple of breaths, or maybe roll back, up, in, and cross the legs. Do a little bit of a crow pose again. Remember, you can still be on the floor, and then come back. And come back to your sleeping crow pose. And then release. Release the legs now. Wonderful. A little bit of more opening of the shoulders for Setu Bandha Sarvangasana. Half bridge, elbows bent, hands pointing towards the ceiling. Inhale, press onto the feet, lift the hips up. Interlace the fingers, the hands, walk the shoulders towards each other. Keep lifting the hips up. And in mind that your legs are holding something in between, but also the heels go towards your shoulders. That's the traction leg. And lift the chest a little bit higher. Keep pressing onto the feet, lifting, opening the chin a little bit towards the ceiling, chest towards the chin, and exhale. Release. Wonderful. Really nice. Okay. We're going to do some twists here. Inhale, bring the knees towards the chest. Yourself a little squeeze. Release both feet down, cross the right foot and place the foot over the left side. Both legs towards you. Grab hold of maybe the back of the thigh or the front of the shin. Do a little bit of movement. And if it's possible, as you are, throw both legs towards the left. And I say if it's possible, because I don't have any space, I don't think it's possible for me. Throw the legs towards the left so that your right foot is flat on the floor. Open the arms wide. Bring the left hand on top of the right knee. And with that traction, see if you can move yourself towards the right. So when I say move yourself, move your chest. Option number one, stay here. Option number two, this right hand comes to the foot and this left hand comes to the other foot. It's a really weird position. But basically, we've got opposite foot to opposite leg. And then keep breathing. Remember, you can be in the first position and that's absolutely fine. No need to do anything weird. If you feel unsure of what legs goes with what foot. And then come back. And bring the knees back. Release. Move the hips and knees from side to side. Bring the left knee to the chest, cross. Both legs go towards you. So the Chandrasana is called, or the eye of the needle. Move from side to side. Both legs go towards the right this time, foot flat on the floor. Bring the right hand to the left knee. Move your chest towards the left. Option number 1, stay here. Option number 2, the left hand goes and catches the right foot. Stretch the other leg. Catch the foot. Go opposite direction, maybe. Maybe not. And release. Bring both knees towards the center. Bring your knees in. Bring the hands together like if you were into prayer pose and elbows onto the thigh, onto the knees. And bring them to your forehead. And just simply stay there. You can move a little bit. In this pose called Cosmic Egg. Stretch the legs towards the ceiling. Bring the hands to the feet in Happy Baby pose. Then again here you can move. But what we're going to do is release the left leg down while you keep the right leg in. Move a little bit there. Working on the hip flexor. Lift that right leg back up, or left leg back up, and do the same thing other side. And then both legs go up into Happy Baby. And then release into Savasana. Stretch the legs. Give yourself a little maybe shaking of the legs. We haven't done it before. Stretch the arms. Shoulders away from the ears, face relaxed. Let it go out. Relax. 3 minutes. 3 minutes for pure relaxation. Feel the ground underneath you and feel how it's supporting you. Feel the temperature of the ground beneath you. Be aware of feeling of your clothes touching your skin. And of your body and energy levels after the class. Bring your mind back to all the challenging poses that you've tried before today. Maybe you have tried them before, maybe you have never tried to do them before. Whether you have achieved anything or maybe not. But at least you're trying to create neural pathways for your mind to be comfortable doing things that you have never done before. Allowing your body to relax. Using this time wisely to just enjoy the feeling of doing nothing and being okay with it. for the next minute and a half, complete silence. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Start allowing some movements. Welcoming some more movement, stretching. And rolling onto the right side of your body when you feel ready for it. And hands to the heart center. Thank you for being here today or for watching this afterwards. Namaste. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed all the balancing poses.
Oh, yes, yes, very much.